Welcome to my tarot card reading for April 2017, and this is Manu Tarot. Remember, this is a tarot card reading for tendencies around the world. What we could or should expect for the month of April, socially, politically, and financially. Okay, we have here Chango, the only one that is upside down, Oshun, and the moon. And this is all about resentment. This is all about resentment. This is about pain and suffering. There's going to be resentment. And then the question is, why we're going to have resentment? Why are we going to be, the society, the citizens are going to start having this experience? Then we have to look at what we have here. We have the Two of Coins or Pentacles, Saturn, Capricorn. And you have to remember that in other cards, other tarot cards, the Two of Pentacles, coins, there is a person holding, well, it's not holding, but it's like tossing the coins up in the air, and he's like trying to keep balance with these two coins. So this is all about balance, trying to balance a budget, trying to balance something financially. It's about trying to find some balance. Now, when we look at here, we also have Saturn, and we could say that Saturn is all about materializing something. It's about crystallization. It's about internalizing, making something happen, to manifest. But at the same time, it's all about obstacles. But the obstacles are put in place because there is a lesson to be learned. Then the other thing that we have to keep in mind is that Saturn loves to be dry and realistic. Dry, cold, realistic. There's no sugarcoating with Saturn. I love him because of that. It's all about being straightforward. This is wrong. I don't care. You need to learn it. That's his style. And he keeps hitting you until you get it. That's Saturn. So we have here this energy that is coming forward. Then we have to remember that Saturn Capricorn, house number 10, is the house of technically presidents or someone with authority in the nation, usually president, but we could say governors. Okay, that's what it's all about. So our attention is into a president or presidents, governor or governors, or whatever it is that is controlling the nation. And what they're going to do, they're going to try to balance out the budget. Okay, they're going to try to balance out the budget. That's the best way I can put it. Okay, but when we look here, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Mercury, Virgo, house number 6. So Mercury messages. So expect to hear via internet, Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is, the media, written or not, we're going to start hearing. You have to remember, house number 6 is all about health, but social services. Okay, so anything that is related with social services like hospitals, welfare, anything along that line that is created as a as a mesh to prevent citizens from suffering life blows, and it's a cushion. So expect that cushion to technically be removed or altered in a way that creates well, there's going to be cuts, austerity, cuts on those areas. That's what I'm trying to say. there's going to be cuts on that area. And we're going to start seeing that around the world, many countries are going to start doing that. Okay? And that's why we're going to start seeing the resentment. Okay? Austerity, that's what I'm talking about. They're going to start cutting services, they're going to start cutting welfare, they're going to start cutting social services. Hospitals are going to be impacted in this. The medical profession is going to get impacted by this. They're going to suffer a blow. And people that depend on the government, people with disabilities, on this kind of stuff, are going to suffer with these cuts. That's technically what I'm trying to say here, and it's very obvious here. Then the rest of the reading for the month is this what we have. And at the center we have the Five of Staff. And this is again letting us know that there are going to be protests. These protests are going to be very heated. They're going to be really strong, very heated. So expect that. That's going to be technically the main topic. Marches, protests, all that stuff, very heated. The first week of the month of April, what we have is the justice. And the justice is about perception. We're going to start seeing that the perception is going to start changing, but it's not going to be favorable. It's going to be the opposite effect. You're going to start seeing that people obviously are not going to see this in a very effective way, not in a very good way. They're going to see this with bad eyes. Now, politically, nation versus nation, what is letting us know that we're going to start seeing technically countries enacting measures that are protectionist, okay, in nature. A lot of protectionism are going to be enacted during this month. People are going to be reacting, and nations are also going to be reacting. There's going to be a change in perception, and a lot of protectionism is going to start emerging. By the second week of the month of April, we have the Three of Pentacles or coins. And this is all about recognition. It's about recognizing someone or something. But when we put together everything that we're talking about, what we have here is something is going to be recognized or acknowledged. What it means? In other words, if you did something right, it's going to be acknowledged and it's going to be praised. If you did something wrong, you were hiding information and all this kind of stuff, this information is going to be, it will emerge, and there's not going to be anything that you can do to deny the amount of information that is coming, proving something else. Okay? So if you did something wrong, then expect to see a lot of information, Mercury, emerging to discredit what you're saying. That's what I'm trying to say. By the third week of the month is talking about failure. There's a lot of things that's going to start getting out of hands. Financially, economically, politically, things are not going to start working. Okay? Things get out of hand. By the last week of April, we have the Knight of Wands. And this is projects, but the problem is here that new projects are going to start emerging during this last week of April, but there's not a lot of experience. The people enacting these laws, the Parliament, Congress, whatever it is, there's not a lot of experience, and it's doomed to fail. Because there's no experience, there's no knowledge. It's technically doing something that they don't know what they're doing. It's the best way I can describe it to make it clear what it means. Okay? It also means that they're being very impulsive. They're not thinking through. They're just doing things for doing it, and they're not thinking carefully the consequences, because the real meaning of the card is someone, in this case it represents Aries, so this is all about being very impulsive. It could be assertive, but considering the rest of the cards, it cannot be assertive. It's the opposite. It's being very impulsive, reactionary. And when you look at the salamanders that are there, they are not biting completely. They're not able to bite the tail. So they're making a circle that is not totally closed. Therefore, it means that whatever project is done is doomed to fail because there's not much experience. Okay? And that's what I have for you for this month of April 2017. Okay? There's something here related with a boat, a cruise. Is a vessel that obviously navigates the waters, and it seems like it's going to, number one, suffer a fire or is attacked, whatever it is. The only thing I see is the vessel and smoke coming out of it. Okay, and that's all I have for you, and till the next one.